Good evening, all you wonderful people on Facebook this evening. It's Rob Yates here, CEO of TetraKey.com. We are one of the best business coaching providers and thought providers in the world, in my opinion. And we take your performance of your business as seriously as we take your own. In fact, when we work in any business, we treat it as our own. We want you to be as successful as we are. This evening, we are going to talk about what's the point in bothering unless you're going to be amazing. And before I go on, I just want to clear something up. I've had a couple of comments of some people saying to me, oh, you haven't got into the nitty gritty, you know, all the sales and marketing and finances and product design and blah, 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 blah of the business yet. And, well, we've done a bit of that. But here's the thing. On research of over 300,000 people on 4 continents, we've come to find that the performance in business is 73% down to the mind games of the individuals in the business, from a business owner all the way through to the people who work in it. And so unless we set about taking these mind games and how we think seriously, all of that other stuff is virtually pointless. You see, a chaotic business owner will have a chaotic business. It's just fact, and you'll know those people. And so that's the reason why we're talking about some of this fluffy stuff, is because we need to. It's important, and if we don't, all of that other strategic stuff, frankly, is just a waste of knowledge and a waste of your time. So what we're going to talk about tonight, about this point in bothering, is critically important to your success. This features as number 20 of 260 Facebook Lives that I or Mark Hopkins will be delivering in 2016 and indeed 2017, sorry. And indeed that's going to take some juggling, I think. I've actually got just down here somewhere, I've got my calendar for the year, my wall planner. And I've just rearranged the office, that's why it's not on the wall. And in looking at it, it looks like I'm traveling for about 5 months of this year. So it's going to take some juggling, some time zones, but we will do it. 260, that's 5 Monday through Friday, and we'll be there for you. That's almost 3,000 minutes of content for you to digest and execute on to be amazingly successful. Your ticket to the game tonight, as ever, is to click like and in particular to click share to ensure that this features in your newsfeed. That's almost your payment for the thoughts and the coaching, is to click share and put it into, so it goes into your newsfeed so that other people can benefit from it. And if you're really finding this beneficial, please go and invite your friends to take part in these sessions. That's almost like our payment, I suppose, for doing these. If you've not gone and checked out our YouTube channel yet, please do so. There's a link slightly further down in the TetraKey newsfeed, and I'll put a YouTube link into the comment section of this after the live this evening. In there is a whole series of free content that it doesn't make the light of day on Facebook. Not because it's not good enough. In fact, some of it's better. We just want to spread the love a little bit. Excitingly for you all, coming up in 3 or 4 days' time, we're going to be giving you the opportunity to take part in a free 4-part course entitled Selling Success, which is all about the art of selling you and selling what you believe in to others for the benefit of all. And I'm a firm believer that everybody needs to be able to sell, even if sales isn't your job. Sales is your job. Just getting people to buy into an idea is a sale. And if you can't do that successfully, your level of success will be limited. You know, things like asking for the sale is vitally important. There's going to be a free 4-part mini-series course that'll come out in 2 days' time, and you'll be able to go and join it, completely free, part of our reciprocity for 2017. So click like, click share, and let's crack on with this thing. What's the point in bothering unless you're going to be amazing? And I just want you to reflect on those words for a second. Unless you're going to be amazing. And for me, the going word is one of the important things. You see, most people are sat on amazing ideas and they're waiting to be good enough. They're waiting to be amazing before they press go. And here's the thing, to become amazing at something, if you want to become a Rory McIlroy in the golf world, or a Michael Jordan in the basketball world, or whatever it is you want to become, you're going to have to practice. And you're going to have to practice and practice and practice and practice perfectly over and over and over and over again. And here's the thing, nothing beats real world practice. Nothing beats real world practice. Yeah, you can visualize it, you can practice on your mates, you can practice on your mum, and she'll always buy from you because she loves you. You can mentally rehearse what it is that you're going to do. But you see, none of that actually really replicates what it is to do it, whatever it might be, in the real world. And so you're sat on ideas currently that just need to be executed. They need to happen. They need to go live. And we need to go live as we currently are, warts and all the bits you like about yourself, all the bits you don't like about yourself, the whole lot. And yes, we need to be amazing, and we're going to be amazing. Every single one of you is going to be beyond amazing. However, the route to amazing is going to suck a little. You're going to have to get up in front of people and do things and say things. You're going to have to fall over a bit, get knocked over, scuff your knees. It's almost going to be like going back to riding a bicycle when you were in your childhood years. And for those who've witnessed kids learning to ride a bike, I mean, when I learned to ride a bike, I didn't even have a helmet. Now, luckily, kids have helmets. But I mean, you know, you're going to fall off. You're going to scuff your knees. You're going to stub your toe. You're going to go over the handlebars. All of those things are going to happen. And they have to happen for you to become amazing. There is no shortcut. There is no quick fix. Yeah, you can go and model what other people do, replicate what they do, and get to be one part less amazing than them. But nevertheless, even that requires practice, 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 and practice in the arena that you need to perform in. So there's no point in bothering unless you're going to be amazing, but you don't need to be amazing now. You just need to go and flipping do it. Unless we do it, unless we take that idea, seize the opportunity and stop considering the threat, all that's ever happening is we're denying the world of our genius by not putting it out there. You have a perfect thing for a perfect person, and all you have to do is start doing it, and somebody will want it. Somebody will engage with it, especially if you do it often enough. Because you see, you're already 95, 98% amazing because you're following things like our Facebook Live series. And I'm sure if you're following this, you're following other people, what they do, other famous coaches, etc., etc. And so you're already there. You are already so close to your version of amazing. And I know that because I know you can feel it. You feel like you've just got to jump off the cliff with that parachute on your back and trust that you know how to do base jumping, which of course that you do. And so my message for you this evening is to stop slowing yourself down. Here's the problem. It only takes one other person to have the same idea as you and to start doing it ahead of you, for you to always have to play second fiddle to them. You're in immense amounts of threat and danger of somebody else sweeping into your territory, your idea and everything, and taking that carpet out from underneath you. And so go and do it. If it's a book, make it a short book. Make it 4 or 5 chapters. Write it in 2 days. If it's a webinar, put 2 hours in the diary and write and build a webinar. In 2 hours, you can build a 30 to 40-minute webinar easily. And here's the best thing, that it's not going to be brilliant, but it gives you the opportunity to review your own performance, and it's going to be like a mosquito bite. It's going to itch. And that itch will then make you want to go and do better, to replace the book, to replace the webinar, to replace the whatever it might be, the meetings, no matter what it is, it's going to be like an itch. And it's going to force you to become better. It's going to stretch you. And that has to happen for you to be amazing. So what I want you to take away from this is to get cracking, get going, start now. Whatever you do, start in the next 24 hours. Build your one-page website on WordPress in 45 minutes. Make it live to the world. Whatever you need to do, you are already good enough. Amazing will come. And the difference between good enough and amazing is practice in the arena that you need to perform. You know, Michael Jordan couldn't learn to play basketball on a football field very easily. I mean, yeah, they're pictures, aren't they? They've got lines and there's a ball, there's crowds, and yet many of you are trying to get good enough by playing on a football field, where ultimately you need to go and get on the basketball court and shoot hoops. Get on the rugby pitch and start making some tackles. Whatever it is, go and play the game that you need to be playing and start now. Just imagine how you will feel if in 5 days' time you jump on Facebook and have a little look around and somebody else in your city is doing exactly what you're doing, and actually you look at them and go, I'm better than that. But here's the thing, first to market, first to aggressively market, first to say they're the best, ultimately ends up taking market share. Your market share. So I'm here tonight to say you are good enough. You are on your route to amazing. All you need to do is start, be consistent, and keep going. Keep going. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be hard. You're going to fall off your bike lots, and it's going to involve bumps. It's going to involve bruises. But you keep going. You fall off. You pick yourself back up again. You fall off. You pick yourself back up again. And over a period of time, you will become amazing. And so that's it from me this evening. I don't want to waste your time anymore, because I believe that you can use the next 30 minutes to possibly make the biggest difference in your life ever, just by making the decision to use this next 30 minutes with 100% productivity for you and your future. Please share this with your friends. Get them to be the very best version of them as well. Ensure that this Facebook Live features on your newsfeed. Click like, click share. And tomorrow evening, I'm being joined by one of our digital partners. I'm going to be joined by Jenny Morton from Scarlett's Web. And they provide digital marketing solutions to small and medium-sized businesses, and have an amazing amount of skill, knowledge and reputation with Google in particular, and how Google works. They're like Google geniuses. So Jenny will be with us tomorrow night, giving you some insight into your social and digital marketing, what you can do to help yourself, and maybe what you shouldn't do to help yourself, and what you should get somebody else to do for you, because all of these things can be a bit of a rabbit's warren if you're not careful. You disappear off down the dark hole and you're never quite too sure where it ends. So please share all of this with your friends. My name's Rob. It's been a pleasure to speak with you this evening, and I look forward to seeing you with Jenny in just under 24 hours time. Make the decision. Go from good to great, and start now. Good night.